Hey guys, Mr. Light is here with the Tentacle Remastered. Right then, so we've spoken to this guy and we kind of took something from him. The gun, the lighter, and so yeah, I've been here. The lighter, and the cigar. So we got that sorted. I believe now we are going to switch over to Hoagie. So let's leave here. Let's speak to these guys. John Hannock.
Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
Okay.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Wow.
Why don't you have some hot coffee?
Oh, I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
Alright.
Have you tried decaffeinated coffee?
I'm talking about decaf.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Good point.
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
Maybe.
You could guarantee the right to free speech.
Free speech? No, that'll never work.
It should, really.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
Right.
You mean you have like a childhood complex?
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
You're kidding. That's your reason? Wow.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
Okay, that guy is seriously nuts. I mean, just look at how cold he is. Next, Thomas Jefferson.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude.
Right.
What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Now that is interesting.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
Right. I have to admit, that's a little excessive.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
Yeah.
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
Let's see. I think we go... Let's try this.
I like the part about prudence.
Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should.
Yeah, there's just one thing, though.
Yes?
Who's Prudence?
Never mind.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
Okay. Next on the list is George Washington.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Yeah, obviously.
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Very interesting he says that, because that is a trophy you can get if you get him to eat a sandwich, just randomly.
Is it true about you and the cherry tree?
Oh, yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand, cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Now that is a very important fact there. He gave us a hint. Right, what I want to do is use flyer with suggestion box. Now let's wait.
Boy, it's sure quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look.
Oh, I can't believe we fall for this.
I say, lads, I have an idea.
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George, if you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us. Excellent.
What's he thinking? No one of any importance has been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Oh.
Ah, here's a suggestion.
That we put in there.
It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen? Whatever you say, George.
Your name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes, it's strange. I don't quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If there are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately. No? Good, and so shall it be law.
What's a vacuum cleaner?
And apparently, in this place we have yet to see, that's been put there. So yes, oh no, go out. Don't close the door. Now, a grandfather clock seems familiar to me. Yep, there he is, Red Edison.
Hey,
What is it?
you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
That is very questionable. Anyway, use this. The plans with Red Edison.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Right, those are what we gotta get. We already got one of those. We got the oil.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
Right, now I'm gonna do this. Use Help Wanted sign with Red Edison.
What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. So pick up your lab coat and get to work.
So, pick up lab coat. There we go. We have the lab coat, but for some reason the trophy didn't pop up. Okay, don't know why that. There should have been a trophy there.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
Well, yeah, that would be useful considering the future's being taken over by tentacles. Oh, by the way, look at this portrait here.
The late Max Addix. His petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
That is in fact Max from Sam & Max when he becomes President of the United States. That is a very worrying thought. Right, push George's bed. Use cords.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna leave and pick up soap. Use soap with bucket
The
of water.
water's all sudsy now.
So that's another crucial part of the dilemma.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
Yeah, the only option we can say.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Now we got several options. I'm gonna pick...
It should have a hologram on it somewhere.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Now that's important. That's another thing we gotta do is find a blueprint she needs. Ah, that's very useful. Pick up wine bottle. Right, we're gonna be needing that. Go to the stairs. Now then, use textbook with horse.
Ahem.
The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
And thanks to that, we can take the dentures. Now open door, and in we go. Okay.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart.
I
He
see
only
that.
knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
And I think I'm gonna say...
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Okay, come on now, dude.
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
Ah, right.
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
Well,
The future.
yeah, about that.
Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
Gosh, it would be so nice if you weren't here anymore.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
So, now I'm going to use the left-handed hammer with, hang on a second, the right-handed hammer. Oh, come on, put it down. What a fool!
Oh no,
Sorry.
I've lost it. Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel?
And...
I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino.
How did he have that in there the whole time?
I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
And now, in the present, that statue's arm is now the other side. That's going to be very useful to us. Well, folks, that's all for this episode. See you guys next time for more Day of the Tentacle Remastered. I'll see you guys then.